Alright, we're good,
Say
we're
when.
good. When?
It's the same thing,
We got a
Ainsley.
notification of it.
Yeah.
Intimidating.
No, there is no problem.
I do like how part of Blake's headphones are blurred.
Oh, just
Oh,
like the
really?
one portion of it.
Yeah, just like a couple inches of it. And
Which the top part or the bottom part?
the top part.
Oh no, not your focus.
You don't have to blur.
I know. Just y'all were analyzing my room, and I wasn't really comfortable with that.
Why not? I think we're proud of all your
All my
Did you put the
Texas stuff.
lights off so we couldn't see it?
No, I just like turning the lights off in my room, and I like having this light on instead. I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, I don't have any lights on either.
Daniel has no decorations in his room at all.
Is that your room, Daniel?
Quite uncomfortable.
This isn't my room.
Where are
Where
you
is it?
actually right now? Where is everyone?
I'm in my room in Houston, Texas.
Are we go to the theme? This is the Experience Podcast.
You just don't want to hear Daniel's thoughts and someone else.
And Ainsley.
You don't have to
I
do
I think
that.
I'm
No one
getting the
can-
hang of it.
That was pretty delayed.
Yeah, something's going on, Ainsley. Okay, you got to fix? Alright, so we're over Skype this week due to unforeseen circumstances.
I feel like we got like a month's heads up for this though, right?
Well, not with the podcast. You know, which is probably the most important thing in your lives.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was like, the school is not a big deal. Like, we can do that online, but the podcast is definitely the thing I was most worried about. I don't know if we were going to keep doing it.
Yeah, well, we got to keep that revenue stream.
Yeah. This is my primary source of revenue right now, Daniel.
Yeah, yeah. We have to keep that up.
You
You could donate your money to at Blake-White on Venmo.
Yes. Yes, I appreciate all, I don't even know, tips for something, sure. All donations, there we go.
Blake, why are you so embarrassed about your room?
I'm not embarrassed about my room. Y'all were just looking through it. I just haven't...
Turn the lights off and change the camera angle.
I did none of those things for...
It's the same angle.
You know what? You're saying Blake's
What?
embarrassed about his room. You're not even in your room right now, Daniel.
Because I had to set up a separate room for this.
So we didn't see your room.
This is a room that I spend a lot of time in.
What room is it?
It's the guest room.
Oh, fancy.
It's really not.
No decorations at all.
This is actually a sloped wall.
I can tell, actually.
Can you?
Mm-hmm.
You can kind of see the bottom. But that angles out. Alright, so Ainsley, why has your life been so difficult the past couple of days?
I have driven a combined 30 hours in the last 2 days.
That's nothing. No, honestly, can I explain to you my 5-day period of where I slept? So, last Wednesday, I slept in Utah. Then the next day, Albuquerque. And the next day, Austin. And then Houston. And then Atlanta. 5
It
different
sounds like
nights.
you weren't
5 different cities.
social distancing.
I was very much social distancing. I probably interacted with like 4 different people throughout that entire time. So I would say I was being very good at staying away from people. Yeah. Did you drive all the way from New Jersey to Atlanta and then drive back the next day? Yeah,
Yep.
that's what I did on Saturday and Sunday.
We had like the same drive, I'm pretty sure. It's like pretty similar in length.
I mean,
No, Blake and I have the same drive.
yeah, mine's only like 12 hours. It's not that bad.
I guess it splits the difference.
Mine's supposed to be like 12 and a half on a good day, but it ends up being like 14, 15.
Mhm.
There shouldn't be that much traffic.
But like it's also with like if you stop for like 5 minutes every 2 hours.
Oh, well, just be fast and don't have to go to the bathroom.
No. I
I
stopped at a
just
gas
don't
station.
pee.
I stopped at a gas station in I think it was Pennsylvania. I pumped
That's
gas for the
sketchy.
first time in my life. I didn't know how to do it, so it took us about
New
10 minutes
Jersey.
to like
Oh,
figure
you're
out how
so
to pump the
spoiled.
gas. Well, I didn't want to do it because like that was my whole like never have I ever. I'd be like never have I ever pumped gas before, and people would be like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" But now it's like they just ruined that for me.
You're like, where are my servants?
I literally made my mom come back, and I was like, "I don't know how to do this. You need to help me."
You just click on the thing.
It's like
Yeah, well,
very simple.
Yeah.
it's not that simple. I read the instructions like on the gas tank, and it said you got to put the nozzle into the car, and then you push the button. The problem was I didn't know if the nozzle was actually all the way into the car, and my fear was that it was going to overflow, and then everything would light on fire because gasoline is everywhere, and then I just freaking blew up a gas station.
You know it stops whenever your tank is full, right?
No. I thought the nozzle wasn't going to be in the tank, and it was just going to like not actually go into the car and just go all over the floor.
But even so, you need like a spark to cause the fire.
I mean, you may smell like
There's
gasoline for the
electronics.
next week, but still.
But there's like electronics everywhere.
Well, but
Like
there's
what?
no like flame.
I
Yeah.
don't know. Flames could have caught very easily.
I don't think you know how fires work.
I was still scared of pumping gas.
That's the most New Jersey thing I've ever heard.
So what
I
did your butler
mean,
make for breakfast for you this morning?
dude, I got back to my house at like 3 a.m. last night. So I slept so late.
You just woke up.
My
At
mom
5
did just
o'clock.
wake up and she was like, "Don't you have to record something later today?" And I was like, "Oh shit, yeah."
You told your mom about the experience?
Well, she said, "What time do you have to wake up tomorrow?" And I was like, "I don't know. They're recording something later, so I gotta get up for that." But that's about it.
It's very early to get up for recording the podcast.
Hey, I was up at like 2 ish, maybe.
But why isn't she on then if she knows about it?
My dad wants to be on it so bad.
We'll go
Ooh.
get him.
He's on a business call right now.
No, he's not.
He is until 5:30.
Okay. Well, wait a few minutes
Can
and
I
then
be
he'll
on
come
the
on.
Experience podcast? Because he has his own podcast.
Oh, so he's gonna judge us, is what you're saying.
He just has a nice speaking voice that people like to listen to a lot.
What circumstances has that come up?
He has a British accent, so everyone's always like, "Ooh."
But also, everyone in Britain has a British accent, so
Yeah, when you're in
all-
America, though, everyone's like, "Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Do you have an accent? Why don't you have an accent?" Because I was raised in America.
So this is like a personal thing for you.
yeah, she's getting a little heated right now.
No, it's just everyone always asks that. They're like, "Why don't you have one though? If you grew up with him?" And I was like, "Well, duh. I went to an American school. One person's not going to shape my accent."
But
They
can
can't.
you do a good British accent?
Oh, I suck at it. That's the worst part. I'm so
Okay.
bad at it.
You try it, and then Blake will do a
really not going
Texas
to.
accent after this.
I am not going to try because it'll be
This is a
embarrassing.
Texas accent.
You could go
I just
more
say
into it.
I just say y'all more than most people, and that's about it. It's
You
not
could
that
Did you say
bad.
y'all?
Y'all. You say y'all in New Jersey?
No, just me.
Why? Because you've been living in Georgia for the last few months.
I kind of said it before I came down, but then yeah, it's gotten worse. We say use.
Never
That's one that we say.
used that before. Daniel, do y'all have any distinct sayings in Maryland?
Wait,
All
where
people
in
are
Maryland are you from? Like, what part of it? I know like two parts. There's the big part, and then there's like the weird part. Which part are you from?
The big part and the weird part.
Yeah.
There's the shape is kind of messed up.
So which part are you from?
I'm in the
General term.
big part.
Like,
I don't know what the
yeah.
big part is.
I'm drawing for you real fast.
She's gonna draw it for the podcast.
Oh, that is a bad
It's a
draw.
great idea.
I mean, because it's got a lot of weird grooves and nooks.
Okay. Oh gosh, this kind of looks like Florida. But are you from the big part or the weird part?
That's almost like Oklahoma too. See, but there's also it kind of sprays out on the east side.
I don't.
I live in the big part.
Okay,
Those people live in the big part.
I assumed so. I drove through the small part, I think.
Really? What highway did you take?
81, 77?
You just said two random numbers.
No, I think those are the two that I was on. There's at least three, or there was two highways. I think I took 81 from Atlanta up through like South Carolina, North Carolina. I don't remember
you mean
going through
85?
Maryland.
85,
Huh?
yeah.
Oh, my 85. I don't remember going through Maryland, but looking at a map, it was impossible for me not to go through Maryland.
It's basically impossible. Did you not go around DC?
No.
So maybe you did kind of. You'd have to go through West Virginia.
I went through West Virginia, but only for a little bit. So I think I went through Maryland, went through West Virginia.
Oh,
and
you
then,
went.
like,
You completely dodged like DC and Baltimore.
yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna take that personally because you kind
I'm
of went.
sorry. I could have come
you-
visit along the way.
You went around me.
I'm sorry. I
Yeah, I
need
know,
to be
I
as far as possible.
I was busy.
You're busy all day tomorrow or yesterday?
I said I wasn't.
Oh,
Actually, I
that's
did
even
have
worse.
stuff. I had some class stuff. Blake, you got a problem?
No, I'm good. Though, Ainsley, your story is a little bit crooked, though. I don't know if y'all can see that. Not that anybody else can, but it's a little crooked.
I thought that when I posted it. You're so judgy. Oh my god.
I
Just
mean,
trying to
I'm,
prove
I'm
it.
I'm just saying, like,
Is it that bad?
I just wanted to make sure you knew, It's
Oh,
it's
very
not that
crooked.
bad.
Oh, it is kind of bad. It's like a good 10 degrees off.
So ever go check out
That's not 10
Ainsley's
degrees.
story.
Yeah,
It's
it's
very
Ainsley
cute. It's all
Rockco.
puppies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I'm
no one else
offended
knows
I
my
didn't
name.
get a
It's just
tag. I really didn't get a tag.
you.
It's okay. I've been tagged in a million of everything, though, so
Do you have a
I'm
dog?
That's a
Of
weird
course
flex
I
there.
have a dog.
Well, that was the thing. I was trying to find people that had dogs. I literally texted someone. I was like, "Hey, I don't want to ask my friend Holly this, but is her dog dead or is it still alive?" And they
I
were
do, in fact, have a dog.
like, "Goodness." I'm sorry, Blake. I would have tagged you if you wanted to be tagged, but I thought you were a cat person.
No, I have
Absolutely
two dogs.
not. Who do you think I am?
Daniel, do you have dogs?
Yeah, there's two.
I should have tagged you, but like,
Daniel
who I
isn't
could've
on
linked to.
social media.
Yeah,
do you have like a LinkedIn or something? And I could just put that
I
like
do.
I'll put like the URL of it.
Yeah, put that. You put the podcasts. Yeah, if you care.
I posted so
That's
much on
the
my
best way
story
to
in the last day.
You what?
Yeah, I did like the first one, and then I realized how many were going around, and I decided to just stop with the whole challenges.
Oh wait, you can't see this. This is my dog.
Okay, you're gonna send that to the listeners.
I'm more
I
showing
need
to
you
you
to
because you don't have social
describe
media.
her. Describe her. Come on. That's
Because
what
the
I
dog
use.
episode was last week.
Oh,
Mhm.
I did see that. Yeah,
You saw it or you heard it?
I saw on the thing like the name of it, and it was like dog.
You
Bird.
saw
I
the
listened to
episode, you were like,
minute.
no, I'm not gonna.
No. I heard the first minute of it. I didn't know who the person on it was. I was like, ew, I want to hear this person.
Oh gosh.
Wow. What if they listen?
Yeah,
Well, if
Jason's
it's someone I
definitely
know, if it's someone I recognize their name, I'll listen to the first like 5 minutes, and then I'll be like, okay. And then if I'm like, I don't want to say this. This is mean. I use it to fall asleep sometimes
No, we've had other people describe that too. We get it.
because like it's just like the drone of voices. I listen to podcasts to go to bed, so it's been one recently where I'll be like, maybe I should put on an experience podcast.
That's good.
episode.
We're making bank every time you fall asleep listening to the podcast.
That's
So
great.
And Blake
You're
does
welcome.
have a very nurturing and soothing voice to really get you to go to sleep.
really.
Apparently, according to Ainsley.
No, man.
Wait,
I'm gonna
wait.
say something.
Go ahead.
Y'all,
late.
okay. I'd be listening to one of the podcast episodes, right? Just chilling, like trying to sleep or some shit. All of a sudden, I get mentioned in it.
You're a regular
Like
guest
halfway
on the
through a
podcast.
But like halfway through a podcast, I'll be like, "Oh, that's me." Like I don't want to be listening to a podcast and all of a sudden hear my own name. Like that just wakes me up immediately.
Well, then maybe you should listen to another podcast, Ainsley.
You know what? I will now. I'm sorry, you're not gonna get my revenue.
Hmm.
Okay, I mean Blake won't have food for the next week. That's fine. That's what you
This
want.
is, like I said, this is my primary source of income. So if you stop
Actually,
listening to it, you're what, Daniel?
going on that, you must be making bank with DoorDash.
Yeah, okay. No, I
Are you
went
still
out
doing that?
yesterday. Well, so I was gonna do it like all week, but I went out yesterday, and these restaurants are kind of swamped with like online orders, and they don't have hardly any workers. So I just stood around at like two different restaurants for like 30 minutes, and with all the other DoorDash drivers, and it wasn't really worth it. So I thought it would be a great week because that's how people are ordering, but the restaurants are not ready for that many online orders. So actually was not as good as I thought.
Sad times.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna operate a car for the next like 3 days. I'm sick of it.
Where would you be going? I thought you were social distancing.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, my state's on lockdown.
Yeah, so where would you be going?
Literally anywhere but home.
But you barely spend any time at home because I thought you've been driving.
Well, like before that, I hadn't left the house for a while. Like we went on a hike on Saturday, and then
With
after
a
that,
bunch
I
of
hadn't
people?
left with my family. I have a dog. Oh no, my dog didn't go. My dog can't walk.
Nice.
What are you doing with the candle there?
I
Are you rubbing the matches on the candle?
No, this is a sticky note of a crumpled sticky note of my Maryland drawing, and I was scratching the side of this because it kind of like melted, and I like went like this last time. I don't know how to
Did
describe
what?
that. I
Tilted it?
twisted the thing back and forth once it was on, so all the wax went up the side of the glass, and now I'm trying to get it off. It's my
Okay.
favorite candle though. It's really good. It's called Sunset Orchard. Orchid? Orchard? Orchid. It smells really good.
All right. Well, Blake, what's kind of ironic here is I think a few weeks ago I described on the podcast I was going to be doing a lot of traveling, right?
Hmm.
However, you were the one that did all the traveling the past couple weeks.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Is that really that safe?
Is that really what?
Safe?
Safe? I mean, I don't know. I really just went two different places, and one of them was back to school to move out. So I didn't really go to that many different places. It
Your
just
spring
they
break
were
trip
far
though, it
away.
looked cool.
Say it again.
All the photos you took on your spring break trip, it looked really cool.
Oh, thank you.
People can find
Yes.
those photos where?
At Blake.white on Instagram. Yes, check me out. Or Blake White Photography. That there will be new pictures uploaded soon. I am just very lazy, even though I sit around and do nothing all day. That will be updated soon. So check out my newest photos from Zion National Park at Blake.white on Instagram.
Did you
All right.
go with what's his face, the guy that lived below me in Fitton, Nathan?
Okay, funny story about that. So, no, I went with like my best friend from home and some of his friends from school at UT. So I flew in from Austin and we drove up to Zion. And as we were coming down, we stopped in Arizona at Horseshoe Bend because we drove right by it. And we were just walking around looking out at the view, and I saw some Georgia Tech jackets. I was like, no way, why would you see Georgia Tech jackets in Arizona? And I walked over and I saw Nathan. And yeah, so I went up, I was like, dude, we're like, so we are on the other side of the country right now, and we ran into each other randomly. So yeah,
You
I
didn't know
got
he was going?
with them and stuff. Well, I knew he was gonna be in Utah, but that's all I knew. And we weren't even in
Oh, okay.
Utah at that point. We were in
Yeah.
Arizona. So yeah, so that was just a crazy coincidence. But I did run into him, yes.
See, I thought you went with him, or like you were planning to go with him, because I saw him posting photos in the same places, and I was like, hold up, are they not in the same group right now? But they're in the same
Uh-uh.
place?
Yeah, yeah. In fact, the picture, one of the pictures that I posted with my friend at Horseshoe Bend, he actually took with my camera, even though we did
Pretty
not go
cool.
with him. So, yep, crazy stuff. Yeah, it was a blast for sure. And then the day that I got back home, I turned around the next day and drove to Atlanta to move out. So
You want to talk about the big haul that you got?
the big haul, yeah. So while I was in Atlanta, I was with my friend Matthew, and we walked across campus to say bye to Daniel, and I got a huge haul from Daniel. I got all sorts of pots and pans and like a little hamper and I don't know what you call it, like the automobile chair thing where you can store stuff in it. So I'm set. I'm all ready for next year when I have to in my own room.
That's not
It's gonna be
fair.
a blast.
I need pots and pans.
Did you want them?
I mean, I would have taken them if they were offered to me.
I didn't take all of them.
Yeah, that's true.
I just took
I
the
only
good
took
ones.
what I could carry. Well, no, there's like a big pot there that I didn't get. All yours, Ainsley.
It's
I'm
still
trying to
here.
figure out my
It's
housing for next year because the group I was going with is now really messed up. So we don't know what's going to happen.
what does that mean?
I was going to live with 6 people, and then it turned out they didn't like one of the people.
Name
So
them.
they're like, we don't want to live with her. I'm not saying names. They're like, we don't want to live with this person anymore. I was like, okay, so we'll just go with one veranda. That's okay. We'll go 5 of us that are living together in one veranda. And then 2 of the girls were like, oh, I just applied for housing like 2 days ago because I was supposed to study abroad in the fall, but now I'm not. So we're like, okay, your housing is messed up, so you're not going to be able to like put yourself as a roommate. Then the other girl said she wanted to live with the Explorer LLC, even though that's not possible if you're living with the rest of us, and she can't change that. So now she can't live with us either. So now we're just
So
trying to
it's just
figure it
you.
out. It's me and 2 others. Oh, 3
We
others.
would just live in a four person
That's what I want to
apartment.
suggest, but then I feel bad doing that because I really pushed for us to have a 6 person.
Well,
Wow,
but
six
now
is
you
kind of
only have 4 people, so
Yeah, I don't know. We'll
six can
see.
get kind of crowded.
I want a 6 though for next year.
Sounds like you have to do a 4.
We don't have to. We can get 3 randos.
why though? Why would you do that instead of
Well,
knowing
because then we're gonna
everybody
try
in
to
your?
convince them to switch with our other 2 friends, which won't
Hmm.
happen. But we'll try our best.
Okay, can you name all those people, please?
Yeah,
No, I will
I want
not be
them by
naming
name.
them. I am not
Yeah,
naming them.
Blake's taking names here. He's gonna reach out to them individually and get
I
down
don't
to the
know if you
bottom of
know
this.
them. You might know them.
Okay, one
I
of them is
probably
named
don't.
Sarah.
I'm
Yeah,
not answering questions.
that's definitely one of them.
There's no Sarah. There was gonna be a Sarah, but there's not.
Okay, so yeah, there was a Sarah involved. Blake had an even bigger problem though with housing.
What happened to your housing?
I would not say an even bigger problem, but Daniel was there, so he thinks it's
It's not that big of
I
a
don't
problem.
know. No, my the huge problem is that one of my roommates is not going to be living with us. Um, yep, but we will survive. Daniel was there though when I found out, so he has a personal
Inside
connection
sources.
to this issue. Yeah,
The, the
yep.
the guy was really sick of the psychological torture that you were causing for him.
That's true.
Just
I
poor
did
thing.
do numerous psychology experiments on him, and
Oh, was
I
that
just broke him
roommate?
down. I broke him down. Yep.
It was totally your fault then.
Yeah, it probably was, if we're gonna be honest.
That is definitely not the reason, Ainsley, but
It's a
that
main
was
fact.
the much more
It
that
was the
was
final
the
straw
other way to say.
that pushed him over
Yeah.
the edge.
He
No,
honestly
I'm
just go ahead.
no, 2 of us are trying to study abroad next spring, which is why he didn't want to live with us
Where?
because if both of us are gone next spring, then he's with a bunch of randos, and so that's why he didn't want to be with us. Um,
Location?
what?
Where are you gonna go study abroad?
The well, hopefully the Pacific
China.
program to us.
That's so cool.
It's not
Wait, so no
China.
pet band. You're not doing pet band.
Well, if I get into that program, no. But
Well, you're
I'll do.
probably gonna get into it.
Well, that's one of like the most selective ones though. Like less than half the people get it. So
Oh,
yeah. But apparently, if you apply early, then you have a good shot. So, but yeah, no, it's Australia and New Zealand, not China. Um, I don't know if Daniel actually confused you there. It looked like he did.
no, my friend just went to the Pacific program this last spring.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
It looks really fun. That's
Mhm.
fun. My study abroad got canceled, so just a little
Yeah,
peek
I
into
was about to ask about that. I'm sorry.
that.
Yeah, talk about why that
That's
you're so upset about that, Ainsley.
Because now I have to take classes online this summer, and I don't want to do that.
well, good thing you've got practice right now.
Yeah.
You'll be an expert by the time the summer gets here.
Well, that was the thing. I was like, if we do online classes now, by the time we get to April, I'm going to be sick of online classes. And then I have to do a whole summer of it. But if I
Why?
did classes in person
You
until
know
April,
April's in like less than a week, right?
Yeah.
end of April, fine. It's like May. April 30th is the end, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Also, now I feel
No,
like
we
I'm
will be
wasting a
taking.
summer.
Well, I mean, you're still doing online classes, so it's
Yeah, but
equally
like,
as productive.
no, because I'm taking less classes than I would abroad. That out of state tuition, though, it hurts.
Why wouldn't I mean, I don't know if you're locked into the classes, but you can take classes at a local school and just transfer it.
The thing is,
That's
the
what I'm
classes that I
doing.
want to take, I checked all the local colleges near me, and they don't offer them.
You live near New York.
Not that close.
No, but I mean, if it's still online, it might be cheaper to do it. I guess maybe it's more expensive for a New York school.
Yeah, the only school that I really looked at was like CCM, which is my community college, and then Rutgers, and both of them don't have them.
You tried Princeton?
Yeah, I'm gonna get into Princeton summer program.
I mean, summer is a little different though. I don't
I
know
don't feel like
how they.
applying though. That's so stressful. If I get denied, I'll
Okay,
be so sad. I
we're
need
getting
someone to
down to the
accept
bottom
me
of
for
this.
me.
Yeah, this is about effort.
Yeah, I want as little effort as possible. If it's tech, I can just sign up for stuff.
Blake, can you piece that part out?
Can I what? Sorry.
Can you piece that audio clip out? That when Ainsley said she wants
Listen,
as little effort as possible.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, save
I'm
on
gonna
save.
send this. I'm gonna send this to all colleges that you try. I'm gonna send this to Princeton when you try to actually get into their summer program. Tell
send it
them
to
that it's
tech
all about
admissions. Do
little
that.
effort.
I put in so minimal effort to that application. I'm so happy it went well.
I'm sure
Yeah,
all
do you
the
want to
people
read
that
your
got
college
rejected
essay?
are glad to hear that.
Do you want to read your
Wait,
college
Daniel, what?
essay?
Me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me find it. I might have it still. I don't even remember what I wrote about. I think I wrote about a book. I think that was the prompt, right?
Oh, that's boring.
A book. I don't think a book
Yeah,
was
I
the
don't remember what the
prompt.
prompt was.
Also, you could really see where the window is in Blake's room because it's pitch black now.
Your voice is so dark.
Do you want me to try to lighten up the room a little bit?
I
Not
assume
that
just the
any of
sun.
our.
I'll
Oh
turn my light
yeah,
off and match it. There we go. Now I'm in the
there.
dark.
Yeah,
You're
compared to
not
Ainsley,
in the dark.
there's so much light coming in.
This is a really bright light
Here,
here.
I'm feeling the sunlight though. Oh, I'm gonna open up all the blinds.
Oh boy.
Oh, it's really bright now. Oh, Texas is everywhere in the room. It's on every single
Yes.
door.
Yes. I don't know if
What
you
is
heard
that?
this, Ainsley, but
Alrighty, we're back.
Ainsley was
What was your
shocked that you
attack?
have Texas on the door.
Are you really that shocked?
It's on every door though. Why
Oh,
aren't
it's
you at
all over.
Texas?
Why am I not at Texas?
Yeah, why are you here
This
at Tech?
because
No friends wanted to go to Texas.
what?
No friends wanted to go.
Because you're making me answer this question that I answer all the time. Oh, and then she
Yes.
leaves after she asks it.
She's not even here.
Uh,
You did not. Oh my god.
Oh,
My brother just shaved his head.
you what?
wow.
Josh, come in here. Sorry.
We have a special
Come here.
cameo appearance.
Ooh,
Come here.
we need him to introduce himself.
Looks like you're inviting him
Podcast.
to sit on your lap.
He shaved his head. Josh, why would you do this? His mom know.
Are we not
Oh
gonna
my
get
God.
an interview with him?
He left.
Can we get him on the podcast?
Yeah.
No. Oh my God, he shaved his head.
Okay,
I'm
that'll be
sorry.
next.
He asked me as a joke earlier, and I didn't know he was serious.
How long was his hair before?
I don't know if I have a photo. I don't know how to give you a measurement besides like here.
Was it longer than my current hair?
Yours is weird texture. Yours is like kind of curly-ish in the front, so I don't know how to compare.
Just
It was
kind
definitely
of
longer though. Oh, it was definitely longer than that.
okay.
Like, give us a size of your hair. How many
He
inches?
looks like he wants to murder someone.
Oh.
Oh, not you, my brother.
My size. I don't know exactly how long. How long do you say this is? Like, I don't know. I'd say it's like an inch and a half
I
length,
think you're
It's
and
more than
I
underestimating
that.
yourself.
It's
That's 2
definitely more than
inches.
that.
That's
2
2
Hey,
inches.
you gotta get a ruler out.
Ainsley, get a ruler out for him.
Yeah,
I have
can
2
you get
rulers.
okay, thank you. That's
Mine
very
is
helpful from New Jersey. I don't currently have a ruler with me, I'm sorry. But I don't know. I go with a 4 on the sides. I actually don't know what that means, but
4?
uh-huh.
It's pretty long.
Yeah,
It
I
is.
mean, my hair is not super short though, so
Oh, okay.
it sounded
Well,
like Ainsley was FaceTiming somebody else.
yeah, Ainsley, are you busy?
I was just looking at my Snapchat video I just took of my brother. Can you
Okay.
hear that
Hear what?
or no? My family talking.
No.
Okay, so
good.
Blake, you never answered Ainsley's questions about
What was the
Well,
Texas.
question?
oh, Texas? Well, I
Oh
went to
yeah.
Georgia Tech because I kind of wanted to go a little farther from home. And academically, like from my major specifically, Georgia Tech is about as good as it gets. And I don't know, pretty much everyone I know in my family has gone to Texas. So I was like, maybe I'll go somewhere else, go somewhere new. I don't know.
No.
Yeah.
Switching it up.
And
Yeah.
Ainsley, you didn't go to Rutgers? Why?
My family never went to Rutgers. That sounds very judgy, by the way. No, my family went to Nottingham, which is in England, so
Oh boy.
I wasn't going over there.
It's like a permanent study abroad.
Yeah.
You could study abroad in Atlanta.
Oh.
I did think of that though. I was like, I could totally just like do the opposite and like go away and then just, you know.
Study abroad in New Jersey.
Yeah.
Daniel, how come you didn't go to I don't know what schools are in Baltimore?
UMD, Towson.
Huh.
Yeah, I didn't go to Maryland.
Yeah, Maryland. There you go.
Did you apply to Maryland or
Yeah,
you didn't go? Okay.
I just didn't go.
I applied to Maryland.
Why didn't you go?
I didn't want
Well, there we go.
to.
I think that answers all the questions.
I did not apply to Texas, so
You should have.
I'm
Engineering.
sorry.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, a lot of
Not
great
like
people
tech,
there.
though.
What'd you say, Daniel?
A lot of great people there.
There are a lot of great people there. It makes good people.
A lot of great white people that went there.
That is true. A lot of white people went there.
What's your problem, Ainsley?
My headphones just disconnected for a second, and you guys like screamed out of my laptop thing.
What? My whole family went there. All the whites went there.
All the whites.
Mm.
Hmm.
Okay.
Is there a problem, Ainsley?
No, I'm just reacting.
You taking notes?
Um, just trying.
Wow,
Oh,
are
are
we
you
not
just-
interesting enough?
I've
Yeah.
been writing my signature on mini note cards this whole time.
Are you falling asleep?
No, I'm just using the resources around me because I like to fidget, so I'm like I was gonna organize my pens, but I thought that would be too loud.
You don't usually fidget when you record in person.
Because there's nothing to fidget with.
I guess so. So how do you get by?
It's a struggle, but we make it through.
So that means you could get by right now without fidgeting if you wanted to, right?
But like, I'm sitting at my desk, and my desk has so many things that are just interesting that I'm just like, well.
We have new questions for the game. If Blake, you want to ask her?
Do we? Hold on,
There's
I
new
want to show you all.
questions.
Look what I have. Super creepy.
Can I have one?
Oh my goodness, I need one, Blake. Please
There's
mail
3
it.
of them. We could all have one.
Yeah, I know. Can you?
Yep.
I'll send you my address. Can you mail me one?
Okay.
Shoot me one too.
For our audience, these are actually slightly larger than life-size pictures of my face on a
They're
stick.
not that far off scale, though.
They're pretty close.
They're not terrible.
surprisingly
They're a little
close.
bit bigger. A little bit bigger than my face. But
Yeah.
Maybe like a 10% increase.
I'd probably get 10 to 15% bigger.
Yeah. Yep. So
You gotta
that's
talk
fun.
about why you have
They just
this?
stare at me as I sleep. So my sister decided it would be funny when she came down from Arizona to my graduation. She was like, I'm gonna make pictures. I'm gonna make Blake heads. So she did, and we have them in pictures, and it's super creepy / funny, however you like to look at it.
Creepy.
Okay, we're definitely gonna
Creep.
send each of us one of those, right?
Okay, sure. Send me your address, and I will honestly send you one.
Yes,
I'll just say my
will
address
send
on
you
air,
more.
and
There
then
are
everyone
more
can send me stuff.
All right, Ainsley, what's your address?
Just dox myself. No.
All right, so Blake, you can pull up the questions.
Right.
There's
Here,
a
I
couple
will.
new ones. I don't know what Ainsley hasn't answered yet.
I don't know
Mhm.
either.
If any of our listeners want one of those Blake heads, you can email experiencepodcasts@gmail.com.
No, I want it though.
You could send
Well,
Ainsley. You can
trust
also
me,
do
there
that.
are more. There are more, and if we really have a lot of interest, I will make some more
Yeah,
for you guys
we can
in
make
all
more.
my free time.
Conceited.
Conceited. I'm just saying, if you want one, I will get you one.
But yeah, you can email experiencepodcasts@gmail.com, and we'll send you one. You email us your address, and we'll ship you one, courtesy of Blake.
Alrighty, cool. We have got the questions all ready to go.
All right.
Alrighty, how many new
I don't know
questions
which
do we
one's
have?
Ainsley has answered.
Alrighty. Pick a number between 1 and 145, Ainsley.
81.
81. We will start off with 81. Do you sing in the shower?
Yes.
Nice. Do you moisturize?
Yes.
Do you floss every day?
I'd say 2/3 of days.
Is the answer to this question no?
I've already answered this.
She's answered some of these. Go.
Okay.
Go to.
I'll head back down. I just started
No, I
at
hadn't
81.
answered those other ones. It was just that
Got
one.
some new ones. All right.
Okay.
You might have answered this one because we ask it because I like it. Drops or Jupiter?
Jupiter.
Yeah, she doesn't
Nice.
get it.
Yeah.
No, it's Drops of Jupiter, the song.
Oh, okay. She's the first person ever that's got that
Yeah,
reference.
most people do not understand. Hot tub or hot bath?
Hot tub.
I feel like. Have you considered that the only difference between a hot tub and a hot bath is whether you wear clothes or not?
I was
I
also
mean,
thinking, like,
Hopefully.
actually, depending on who it is, companionship. Hot tub, you with friends.
I mean, you can be in a hot tub alone and it's still a hot tub.
And you could be in a hot bath with
With
people
friends.
and it's still a hot bath.
It's true.
I know, it's just the what's the word? Status quo, common practice, whatever you want to call it.
Okay. Are you a cougar or a peacock?
I am curious. Is peacock the male version of that or something?
I don't know.
We don't know. We just made it
What
up.
is? I like peacocks better.
Hmm.
Oh, you're into peacocks. Okay.
Wait, did I write that one during an
I think you
episode?
did write that one.
Yeah, I remember that. Do you feel like you don't smile enough?
I smile too much.
Hmm.
All right, tone it down.
Stop smiling.
Yeah, she
No, stop
can't.
it. Stop it.
She
It's okay.
can't.
I can't either. Um, homeless or home more?
What the fuck? Home more.
Okay. Do you have nightmares?
Yeah, I have
Mhm.
repetitive ones too.
Alrighty. Is March 4th the most progressive day of the year?
Isn't that like National Marching Band Day? Because like March 4th, people always post stuff that day. I'm gonna say no.
Stacy or Stacy's mom?
Stacey's mom, of course.
She's got it going on, right? Do you like automatic syncs?
Have I experienced an automatic sync before?
I think you
I
have.
hope so.
What is? Oh, is that just the one that has like the motion sensor?
Yeah, what else would it be?
I don't know.
So
It
what were
just
you
turns
thinking?
on when you look at it or something.
What?
What was the question? I forgot the question. I think
Apparently
the
we
answer
need
was
to
yes.
redo it.
Do you like automatic syncs?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Is the song When I Was Your Man depressing if you have an ex-girlfriend?
Yes.
Is corn on
That
the
song is so
cob
good.
just the chef being lazy?
Yes. Although corn on the cob is like a different experience, if you know what I mean.
Well, what if
Like,
that's just what they sell you so that they don't have to take the corn off themselves?
but like some people prefer the experience of decobbing the corn.
Fair enough, sure. AC or DC?
AC.
No explanation. No? Okay,
I
that's fine.
mean, I like air conditioning a lot more than I like whatever DC would be. I know it's the band. I'm not dumb, but like separate parts. AC.
Sure, sure. Are you in love?
No.
Uh, is it hot in here or is it just you?
It's kind of cold in here, so I don't know about your Texas weather.
It's actually super hot. It's supposed to hit 90 today. Just to
Jeez.
put that out there. Go Texas.
It's like 40, I think, where I am.
Hmm. Or die straight.
Is this
Mhm.
the hydrate or die straight one, or what'd you say?
Yeah, hydrate or
Wasn't
die.
paying attention.
Hydrate all the way.
Okay. Um, maybe Daniel, I need to sit around today and just think of these questions because we really have used pretty much all of them.
I think you've asked me the same questions a couple of times, and I've answered the opposite thing each time.
That's how it works. Yeah.
Like, I
Well,
know you've
let's.
asked me that hydrate or die straight one, and last time I said die straight. I was like, let's say hydrate this time. Why not?
Mhm. Is Anchors Away catchy?
I don't. What is that?
Really?
Boy,
Actually, though, what is that?
you hate America.
Yeah. Clearly you haven't listened to the Experience podcast. So there was an episode where it was played out loud and sung. I'm
What
fairly
is
sure.
it? Should I know what it is?
I mean, yeah,
Is this a
probably.
song? I'm assuming.
Is it a what?
It's a song. I'm assuming. Yeah.
It's a song.
By who?
Folk?
The United States of America.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the Navy song.
Yeah.
What? Like, I'm
Just
gonna
put-
assume it's very catchy. I don't know what it is, but I'll assume it's catchy.
Mhm.
Probably heard it before. If you're a real American,
Yeah, true American.
ask your dad if he's heard it.
Not American.
I bet he still knows it. Okay. Um, Apricot or apricot?
I'm trying to remember what I said last time. I think I said apricot.
Yeah, she's probably answered all these. All right, Ainsley, why don't you ask random questions to Blake?
No, you can't put the pressure on me like that.
You can ask me whatever you want, and I will choose if I want to tell you.
Well, I don't have any questions. I feel like I've asked, whenever I have a question, I normally ask it right away. That's the thing.
That's probably true.
Hey, I do have a question.
Hmm.
Can you help me with CS homework number 8, which was due about 3 weeks ago?
Oh my goodness. What's that topic? I'm pretty sure I'm working on 10 right now.
Oh, we are
Oh.
working on 10 right now, but 9 is not due until next Monday, and neither is 10.
Wow. Cool.
Wait, so why are you still working on 8?
Because I never handed it in, but I had an excused absence because of the ACC tournament. So the head TA was like, hey, just send it to me. But she sent me that email right before tech got shut down. So I was like, I guess it's not due until we come back again.
So you're 3 homeworks behind.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a new record.
You know we have a test. You know we have a test on Wednesday over the 3 topics that you haven't done yet, right?
No, we don't. It's this Wednesday?
Mm-hmm. Well, like
Well,
a week from today. Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm screwed. I also have a math test that day, I think.
Wait, were you in? Did you log on to lecture today for CS?
No, I was asleep.
Yeah, that's ridiculous, Blake. Why would she do that?
I don't know.
We're not
I mean,
lecturing yet,
it was
though.
at 12:20, so that's a little ridiculous to expect her to be awake by then.
Yeah.
It was 11:20 for me, and I still got up. Just saying. Mm-hmm.
And again, what homework are you working on right now,
Me?
Blake?
Oh, I'm working on homework 10.
Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I have not started homework 8.
Because it's due on Monday. So
How
you've
is
already
it? How
done
was
8.
homework 9?
how's homework 9? I mean, it's been like 2 weeks since I've done it, Ainsley. I don't even remember.
This will be a rough week now. Now I'm stressed. I wasn't stressed at all for the last week, and now I am.
We love making people stressed on the Experience podcast.
Or putting them to sleep. Or both.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, number 79. Are you stressed right now?
Very.
If Ainsley doesn't have any questions for Blake, we can wrap it up soon if you want.
It has been about 47 minutes. Sorry.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
What are you
I
going
don't
to do
think
the
we
rest
can
of the
do
day, Ainsley?
Well, now I'm stressed, so I have to unpack my car, which is full of all my stuff from my dorm. I need to look at what homework I have due and find out when my next midterms are. I also have to figure out housing and my schedule because I haven't made a schedule yet and registration opens.
So you have everything in your life to do,
Yes.
and none of it's been done.
Nice.
Well, I was planning on pushing all of that off till next Monday, but now I'm finding out I have a midterm on Wednesday, so it's kind of important that I do it a little sooner.
Well, you still have those homework assignments due on Monday.
Yeah.
You're planning to do all 3 on Monday?
No, I said I'd start them.
It's
I
only
think.
Wednesday right now, though, so you have quite a few days before Monday.
Well,
Just to
I
throw
could.
that out there.
What if I did 8 tomorrow? What's tomorrow? Thursday. So then Friday's 9, Saturday's 10. That's all of them
And you still have to study for the test.
on Sunday and Monday and Tuesday.
All right, Blake, you got your life together?
Do I have my life together? I'd say so. I mean, I got some work to do for next week, but it is due next week, whereas it wasn't due 2 weeks ago. So I'd say we're on track.
I'm on track.
Doing well. Mm-hmm.
I don't know what you're
Nice.
talking about.
Okay, well, that's it, I guess.
You're doing great. Keep it up.
Daniel, wait a second. I just noticed. Sorry. Your shirt matches my sticky notes.
It's just a shirt.
It's a very bright shirt, though.
It is, isn't it?
Health promote.
Oh yeah, it's a stand up here.
Wow, you're a superhero.
I'm a bit of a
Apparently.
superhero. Yeah. This is a shirt I got a long time ago, actually. I think I got this my freshman year. Now it's really gone through the ringer. All right,
Also,
Ainsley,
Ainsley, I know it's gonna make you very jealous. I got an Energy Club T-shirt.
Hold up. Wait a second. No. Daniel, is he even a
Mhm.
part of the Energy Club?
I can neither confirm nor deny that.
Why is he getting a free T-shirt? I want a free T-shirt. I love free T-shirts.
Blake, you want to show the T-shirt? Do you have it available?
Actually, isn't it an ugly T-shirt or is it a nice one?
Not easily. It's still.
It's trapped under stuff.
Sorry, that whole thing lagged for me.
Okay.
What'd you just say?
It's buried under some stuff. Is that it?
Ainsley?
Okay, there, Blake?
Hello.
Uh,
All right. You have the last word, Ainsley.
oh, what should I say? I don't know what to say. This is stressful. What was I gonna say? Everyone go watch Grey's Anatomy season 12, episode 24. It's really good.